Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? And congratulations, you guys came in number one again for this bonus reading for the second half of the month. So I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever messages need to come through here for you guys today. And these are the two card decks that I'm going to be using for the focus messages this time around. General reading, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I am currently booked through the 31st of March, so the entire month of March is fully booked, and April is booking up fairly quickly. So if you're interested in scheduling a reading with me, I would suggest you do that ASAP in order to get your reading added to my schedule for the month of April. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes forward here today. This is the Truth Rising deck by Fire Witch Tarot, and I decided to combine volumes 1 and 2 of the Unspoken Messages deck, also by Fire Witch Tarot. So let's go ahead and see what comes forward here today for you, Virgo, for this bonus reading. And this, of course, could be for cross watchers, anybody else who's been guided to tune in. You guys have to excuse my voice. I've been talking, excuse me, I've been talking so much, and I've been doing readings back to back, and I'm not so much losing my voice, but, you know, definitely have been overdoing it a little bit. So anyway, let's see what comes forward here for you guys today. I'm guided to this one. Someone doesn't want to be seen. Okay, this could either be you, Virgo, or of course this could be the person that you are focused on for this reading. And there's a reason for that, especially if it's your person. They could be embarrassed, they could be upset, they could just be in hermit mode, which of course picks up off of Virgo energy. Okay, so let's take a look and see what this reading brings forward tied into that message. All right, so let's grab some dialogue for your focus message here. And because I combined volume 1 and 2, there are so many cards here, so I'm just going to fan them out. We might choose 1 or 2, we'll see. All right, I'm guided to this one here. I'm not ready. Wow, okay, so someone doesn't want to be seen because they're not ready. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a situation that's going to be permanent, because they're coming through letting you know, Virgo, they're not ready. So to me, that's an indication that there will be a time when they will be ready to interact with you, to open up lines of communication once again, okay? So let's grab some insight from the Mystic Moon Oracles, and let's take a look and see what needs to come through here initially. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo for this bonus reading. What is up with your person, Virgo? Why don't they want to be seen at this time? Your connection could be challenged right now. Compromise is needed. This could have been lacking in the partnership before, and maybe they know that they're just not ready to compromise right now. That could be for some of you guys. We do have summer coming through here, which is, of course, a season, summer season, which is in a few months from now. So something could happen between you and your person during the summertime, Virgo. This to me is also picking up off of the energy of the sun, which of course in tarot is beautiful and amazing because it indicates happy energy. And as far as love and romance is concerned, it's giving two people the opportunity to come back into union. So something of significance, possibly for some of my Virgos during the summertime. We do have metamorphosis, so there are changes that are happening here. And especially from your person's standpoint, they are coming through letting you know that they're just not ready. They're not ready to interact with you. They're not ready to see you face to face. And part of the reason why that is because they're working on themselves. And during this time, you might be working on yourself as well, Virgo, whether that's from a physical standpoint or emotional or mental standpoint or even spiritual. I feel you guys are going through this metamorphosis to where you guys might be paralleling each other or even mirroring each other's vibes without even realizing it, because you are at a distance from one another. You don't know what they're doing. They don't know what you're doing in order to bring about this metamorphosis. But I'm just picking up here that you're both possibly not ready anyway. The timing's a little bit off, but it's not going to be that way forever. We have winter. So we've got 2 seasons that are indicated here. However way these seasons are playing a part in your connection. And the winter card also indicates something that's frozen. It's cold. And if that's the vibe between the two of you right now, that's because you're not together. You're not interacting. You're not even communicating, more than likely. And that's because they're not ready. So I'm not surprised to see that we do have a mute card coming through here. We do have Divine Feminine right after that, so it could be my Divine Feminine who's not talking right now, or who decided to cut off ties with the masculine, or you guys are just at a distance, truly not interacting, not speaking. But because this mute card is right next to that Divine Feminine card, it could certainly be my feminines who are not engaging right now, or who are not available, who isn't ready, not ready to be seen. Okay, so let's add to this. This is the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. All right, Virgo, let's see what else. What else needs to be communicated for this bonus reading here for you? Meeting. Falling right below compromise. Really, I really feel it's just a matter of time before you guys come face to face with one another. But there has to be compromise between the two of you. There has to be equal give and take. There can't be unbalanced energy between the two of you to where one person's putting in all the work and the other person's just waiting for the other person to do everything. That's not going to work. So if the timing's off, if somebody's not ready, which for some of my Virgos it could be you or both of you, then you guys have to wait this out until the timing's right. Because right now, with this metamorphosis coming through here, it's a time to work on yourself. It's a time for you to love yourself so that you can heal whatever parts of you need healing or are feeling broken right now. This could have been part of the problem. Somebody was jealous. Somebody might have a temper. Could be my masculines. And I can't help but notice that if you look at both of these photos together, you know, we've got a couple right here, and then we've got this person here that's jealous. So I'm picking up for some of you that this could have been a third party, and they're looking at your partnership from a distance, and they're jealous because they can't be with you. So that's a specific thing that I'm picking up off of for some of you guys. We have the 1111 card coming through, which is picking up off of twin flame energy. And it's also a wish card. So in time, I feel, Virgo, that your wish will come true. It's falling right below metamorphosis here. So once these changes are implemented in your life, in the situation, in your connection, this wish has the potential to come to fruition here. With discernment coming through, followed by insight, interesting, and then we've got enlightenment. To me, these three cards are talking about realizations, awakenings, revelations, that especially for my feminines, because I've got female figures in all three of these cards. So, and then we've got the Divine Feminine card right there. It could be my feminines here who are really waking up and getting the much needed enlightenment that's needed in your own life to figure out what is it that you want. What is it that you need to do in order to create this metamorphosis in your life? What is it that's needed to shift and change in order to bring about this wish in this partnership? Look at these next three cards. We have mourning. Either your person is mourning the emptiness that they feel because you're not in their life, or this is something that you're both doing. But if you look at this photo, you know, the masculine is practically invisible right there. So again, I'm feeling for my feminines. You're definitely feeling the absence of your masculine in your life. We have contemplation, which to me is very hermit-like in energy, which of course is Virgo. And then we've got the divine masculine coming through here. So it's eventual, I feel, that the two of you will come back together. You're both working on yourselves right now. And with somebody coming forward saying they're not ready, you can't rush that process. You know, they have to be ready to interact with you. You need to be just as ready to welcome them back into your life. I feel you guys are still connected, even if it is just spiritually, even if it is just energetically. But for my feminines especially, I really do feel that there's this void that the masculine left behind because they're not in your life right now. But you might just get a wish that comes true regardless. Okay, so since we have a twin flame reference here, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot, again by Mystic Moon. So let's grab some insight from this, Virgo, and let's see what else needs to come through for this bonus reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else needs to come through here? Angels and spirit guides. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is your own energy, Virgo. Concrete ideas. This is something that is going to be tangible, something that you can touch, something that can actually manifest in reality. It's concrete, you know, rather than just something that you're contemplating or dreaming about or hoping that it happens and it's falling right below meeting. I feel here that this can certainly be a part of the reality between you and your person. Pages typically deliver messages, and the Page of Pentacles is all about manifestation, new ventures, new enterprises, and I feel that it's going to give you and your person a second chance to work this out. That's what I'm picking up off of that. It's tied into your desires, and your desire, I feel, ultimately is to bring the two of you back together. You're feeling empty without this person. We have the Ten of Swords, so you guys definitely experienced something very painful the last time you guys interacted or spoke. You might be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This is a painful ending here between you and your person, Virgo. It was difficult, it was painful. But look at this, you have the Sun, and I was just picking up off of that energy from the Summer card. This is illumination and growth, which is so beautiful here. I love seeing that for you. The energy of the Sun is picking up off of fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, so that could be your person. It's a beautiful card. It's the most positive card in tarot, and it's falling right below Metamorphosis and the 1111 Wish card. So part of this illumination, I feel, Virgo, it's illuminating the fact that your wish, your desire to bring your person back into your life. It's paving the way for happiness, for your dream to come true when it comes to this connection. It's joy, it's success. True happiness. And I feel, Virgo, for those of you resonating with this, no one has ever made you feel this happy, ever. Like, this is the one person on this planet that has made you feel such intense joy and happiness, and nobody else has been able to make you feel that way. This is it. This person is it for you. They represent the energy of the sun for you. They represent the light in your heart. We have the Queen of Wands coming through here. This queen is very confident, very magnetic. Perhaps part of this confidence that is exuding from this card is what it is that you're working on, Virgo. If you've ever felt that your self-confidence has been compromised and that things just haven't been working out for you, or that you're having trouble attracting this person back into your life, you're very magnetic with this Queen of Wands energy. And it's interesting, because it's falling right below winter, where things are frozen and cold and stagnant. And the Queen of Wands, look at all that fire. It's going to melt what is frozen between you and your person. And look at this. We've got the Emperor, again representing divine masculine here. Okay, so for my feminines tuning in, if you're watching for a masculine, they're very aware of what's happening, even if it is energetically between the two of you. And if you look at both of these photos, in this photo, the masculine is contemplating, he's thinking. This card right here is a masculine that appears to be walking towards something, walking towards you, perhaps coming back to you, Virgo. This is somebody, a masculine, that knows what he wants now. Because this masculine has wishes as well. This masculine is going through a metamorphosis also. I feel you guys are on very similar paths right now without even realizing it. Again, this is my twin flame card right there. So if you guys are twin flames, you're mirroring each other's energies. This is a mirror soul. They are the other half of your soul, Virgo. And maybe part of this insight is that you're finally recognizing that as well. So when your person is ready, they'll reach out to you, I feel. It's not going to be frozen forever. We've got the sun and this fiery energy from the Queen of Wands that's going to melt that frozen energy between the two of you and paving the way for you guys to communicate and reach out to one another. A second chance at love. And then you've got the Six of Wands right after that. Success, recognition. Beautiful card. So this relationship still has a chance here, Virgo. You can be successful in reuniting this partnership. You've got some amazing cards here, especially the Sun card that's coming through. And it's interesting because the Six of Wands as well is tied into self-confidence and progress. So I feel when you guys went into separation, it really affected how you saw yourself, how you valued yourself, made you question yourself, who you are as a person, and what it was that you offered this connection, and went into a lot of the what if thoughts, negative thinking. But since you are Virgo, and typically in tarot that's representing the hermit energy, some of you guys could have gone into hermit mode and really tried to figure things out for yourself as to what it is that you needed to do to create this metamorphosis in your own life and in this partnership. So even if you are not talking right now, because clearly you guys are more than likely not ready quite yet, eventually I feel there's a really good chance here that you guys can bridge the gap between the two of you once again. Okay? So I'm guided to grab some dialogue messages from the You Have My Heart Soul Lovers Separation deck by Angelic Revelation 144. I've been using these cards quite often lately. I love the messages that come from it. So Virgo, take whichever ones resonate with you. Let's take a look and see what it is that your person needs to say to you at this time. And of course, some of you guys could resonate with some of these messages for yourself as to what it is that you'd like to say to the person that you're focused on for this reading. So we'll grab a few, take whichever one you are guided towards. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. All right, let's grab the bottom of the deck here. All right, what do we have here? Okay, here we go, Virgo. First message. My heart breaks a little bit more every day we are apart. See? They feel the same emptiness that you do. They are mourning the end of this partnership just as much as you are. And part of this metamorphosis and the sun being represented in this reading is what's going to ultimately, I feel, create movement for you guys to come back together. Next message. I believe the best is yet to come. Keep praying, stay positive, and keep believing in us. So for those who turn to prayer and have been praying for a reunion in this partnership, continue to hold firm to your prayers and stay positive, because that is the message that your person is communicating to you at this time, Virgo. Even though they're not ready, even though they're not with you in the 3D, they're telling you here the best is yet to come between the two of you. Next message. My desire is to have a family with you. Would you have a baby with me? Some of you guys could have certainly discussed having a family together, having children someday. They still desire that. Some of you guys could already have children, either together or from previous relationships, and this family would have turned into a blended family, and maybe you guys talked about having a child together. That's coming through for some of you, okay? Next message. I will never forget the day that I met you, and I will always remember the day that I loved you, for they are one and the same. What a beautiful message. So if you resonate with that particular one from your person, it's coming through here. Next one. I am feeling really insecure at this time. I feel like a little child compared to you. You make me feel weak at the knees. I feel overwhelmed and powerless to the all-consuming love I have for you. And maybe that's why they're not ready, because they are feeling overwhelmed and insecure. And that's something that they are working on. But the love, it's still here. Next message. I am so proud of you, my love. You inspire me to be a better person. I am working on myself, and I hope that I can inspire you too. Metamorphosis. Okay? You guys are both working on yourselves, which is a good thing. And last one. I can't get you out of my head. I think about you always. I know that we are soulmates forever entwined for eternity. Recognition of how special the bond is between the two of you. They can't stop thinking about you. They are recognizing the fact that you guys are forever entwined in your energies, in your love for one another. And maybe for some of you guys, you really needed to hear that, especially if you're dealing with somebody that never voiced what was in their heart for you, keeping all of this love bottled up, and maybe you really needed to hear this. Well, it's here. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance. Angels, Virgo. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for this bonus reading, second half of March for Virgo. All right. But I feel here, guys, it's just a matter of time before you are able to reconnect with one another. That summer sun will melt that frozen energy. Worth waiting for. Exactly. So even though they're not ready, divine timing is at work in your love life, Virgo. Hang in there. Make a wish. It's bound to come true here when it comes to this partnership. Keep an open mind is coming through, acknowledging that your person, whether a twin flame or a soulmate, may differ from your usual type and expectation. So this is somebody, perhaps Virgo, that was so unlike anyone else that you've ever been attracted to in the past, whether they are of a different ethnicity, if they have different features from what you're normally attracted to, different personality type, different upbringing, whatever it is, different features. Maybe you didn't expect to fall in love with this person, but you did, and they didn't expect it either. But you guys actually ended up falling in love and finding that they are your perfect match. So even though they're different, they ended up being your perfect partner, despite the challenges that you guys are going through right now. And maybe you had to go into separation to realize all of this and to value the connection even more than how you guys saw it before. We have engagement. This could certainly be future energies being represented here. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, a proposal of marriage for some of you. That's possible. The energy of the sun represents unions and marriages, so that's a potential for some of you guys here. Moving forward, you and your person could build a life by way of marriage, long-term stability in this partnership. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Exactly. Because if they were to come towards you right now, Virgo, and if they're not ready, the timing's off. And so that does not create longevity. That creates uncertainty. So communication, being able to interact in the 3D, that's all heading in your direction eventually, but you can't rush it. Eventually it's heading your way. Okay? And this is your true love. This is the romance of a lifetime for you, for both of you. Beautiful. So let's add some Lover's Oracle to this. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. What else do we need to know, please, for this partnership, for this bonus reading for the second half of March? What else do we need to know? This card that flipped up says, look inside yourself. Let me grab this bottom of the deck here. All right, what do we have? Love it. Okay. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And this is very hermit-like in energy, so I'm not surprised it's coming through here for Virgo, since it's picking up off of hermit energy, which is Virgo. It's introspection, it's reevaluation, it's meditating and really taking a look inside yourself to analyze, how are you really feeling about all this? How are you processing what's happened between you and your person? Because ultimately you're the only person that can answer that question as to how it is that you're feeling about where you're at in your life right now. And it helps to figure that out, because if you don't know, it's very difficult for you to take action towards manifesting exactly what it is that you're wanting. Next question, or question, card. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And I love this coming through because that's what compromise is all about. Equal exchange of energy between two people, equal give and take. Balance. Look at this, manifesting miracles coming through for Virgo. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And if what your heart is telling you at this time, Virgo, is that regardless of where you guys are right now, there's a chance for you in the future to come back together and reunite. Come back together. Last message. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Exactly. It's on its way to you. Okay, so just hang in there. Let go of any sort of attachments that you might be holding on to by way of wanting something so badly that the universe can't move and create movement towards bringing the two of you back together. I feel it's on its way. So just live your life until then. It's going to happen, I feel. Really good chance for you and your person, Virgo. Okay, so some final guidance. I'm guided to pull from the messages from the Angels deck. And this isn't always pertaining to love and romance. So let's take a look and see what the angels feel need to be communicated to you at this time. Some final thoughts for Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides. Some final thoughts for Virgo for this bonus reading. And I'm going to grab the bottom of the deck, which is Angel Daniel. Okay. So we've got Chantal and Daniel. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. I love that. So this is confirmation here, Virgo, that there's definitely a chance to reignite the passion between you and your person. And then we've got Angel Daniel coming through as well, blessing this reading. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. If part of your dream is to marry your true love, whether you see them as a twin flame or a soulmate, it doesn't matter. If that is your goal, is to build a life with your person, Angel Daniel is here to help you achieve that. And if you guys are already married and having issues in your marriage, he's here to help with that as well. In whatever area your relationship needs his assistance, he's here. How beautiful, guys. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. And hopefully this resonated with you in whatever part of it did. And I'm hoping that it helped you out somehow. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I forgot to mention, whether I did or not, that I will have a list of all of the card decks used for this reading. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much again for your love and support. And I'll be back real soon with more readings for you. Thank you so much, Virgo. See you next time.